First, to plan an AgEagle flight, first what we do is open Google Earth and find the paddock that we're looking for that we want to scan, this area. So we position the mouse in the middle. The next thing we need is the actual GPS coordinates, which we have down below. We've written those down. So then we open the flight control program, brings up the AgEagle. So then we go to configure. That brings up a full map and a mission status box. We can then move that margin over because we don't need it that large. In the middle of the map, we then simply click the right mouse and go to center coordinates. This brings up a box in the top corner in which we then put in the coordinates of the field that we just got from Google Earth. In this case, top 1.014850 and the longitude is 111.891512. We click OK, and now the flight control program has brought across the map of the area that we want to actually plan our flight. It's now a simple matter of clicking the right mouse and we come down to Add Scan Area. That brings up the scanning box. Now it's just simply a matter of dragging the corners to the four corners of the field or the area that we want to scan, like this. The next thing we have to tell the aircraft is which way the wind's coming from. So let's say the wind is coming from the northwest. So we'll draw that across and aim it into wind. That has now created a flight plan. This is the start point. This is the finish point. The aircraft will fly a racetrack pattern or lawnmower pattern, and then it comes back on itself to the last waypoint, and then it'll automatically be controlled to land at the area that we want it to. We can, however, change the altitude and the width between the rows. This is done in View, Waypoint Files, and as we can see, it defaults to 400 feet and 220 feet wide. So if I wanted greater image overlap, I would make those rows just a little closer. At 200 feet, go back to the position map, and now we have more rows in there for greater overlap. Before we fly, we set the aircraft on the ground and tell it where it is, and a little house, white house icon appears. That is home. Connect to aircraft, and we see a big red triangle. That's the aircraft. It flies that pattern, returns home. On one click, it'll land automatically. That's all it takes to create a flight plan.